Welcome back, everybody. Opening day now less than 2 weeks away. Many Reds fans eager to get back into the ballpark, but when they get there, they'll have to find some new ways to give back. And here to talk about some of the ways they can do that, baseball fans can have a great time and can take the game to kids who need the outlet and the leadership in a different way is Charlie Frank, Executive Director of the Reds Community Fund. Charlie, always great to see you.
You too, Bob. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no, glad you could be here. You know, usually when you and I get to talk, we're sitting at the ballpark on those nice stools set up with the field looking so great behind us. I'll take it this way for now, but how eager are you to have some folks back in GABP?
Oh, my gosh. You can't even put words to it, Bob. It's everybody here throughout the organization. And, you know, our staff pretty much returned in force on Monday and Tuesday of this week. So, you know, with 2 weeks to go, as you said, everybody is working with a heightened sense of urgency. That camaraderie feels great. You know, compared to last year when we had no one here on opening days in Reds history, certainly in opening day history, knowing that we'll at least have more than 12,000 of our dearest friends here.
Definitely the kind of change that we want to see. You know, one thing that happened last year as well was the ability for the Reds Community Fund to raise money was impacted greatly, just like so many things have been impacted. And without fans in the seats, you ended up with a lot of these cardboard cutouts in the seat instead. You'll have a mix this year of both regular folks and folks who are a little bit more two-dimensional. Talk about how that helps the Reds Community Fund.
Well, last year we sold over 4,500 of these, and they were incredibly popular with Reds fans. And, you know, this year's a bit of an unknown. You know, with folks being able to attend in person, we don't know whether the appetite will be the same as last year. Obviously, this was a fad and a trend all throughout sports and continues to be. So, you know, we have our MVP package available now at reds.com/cutouts, which includes a really cool goodie bag as well as the cutout and the ability to add on extras for a discounted price of just $60. But, you know, we've already sold over 160 of these. So, you know, we're excited about it. If folks order before March 24th, it'll ensure that their two-dimensional cutout there will be ready for opening day in the seat. But we hope to have them, you know, for as long as there is a capacity limit at Great American Ballpark.
What about opening day split the pot? What's that going to look like?
You know, last year was a transformational year. I mean, on one hand, you would think the program had almost shut down entirely because we had no fans in the stands. But the year before, we were able to increase our sales presence to online at reds5050.com. And our jackpot last September went over 186,000. It was our single largest jackpot. So we're really trying to get folks comfortable with that reds5050.com website. You can play on your phone from your seat. You don't need to wait for someone to walk the aisles. You don't need to come up to the concourse, although our concourse booth will be open. Our kiosks will be open. You also don't have to be at the game. You can play online at reds5050.com. And unlike years past, Bob, it'll never shut down. It used to just be a home game phenomenon. Now we're going to have a dozen rolling jackpots. Our rolling jackpot for opening day, which will conclude after the Reds-Cardinals game on April 1st, is already over $73,000. So we're really excited about where this online trend is taking.
That's great. I didn't even know about the online option. That's pretty fantastic. And I know we're running out of time here, but before I let you go, let's talk about the Community Fund itself. I used to love to go to a baseball camp in the summertime when I was a kid. Let's talk about Reds Community Fund baseball and softball camps.
Well, we have one of the best in the business. A guy named Tim Rape, who's been running these camps now for 10 years. He was a former Reds draft pick years ago. He also operates camps for the Twins and the Tigers and the Brewers. This guy's unbelievable. These are 30-hour, experiences over a week. It includes a trip to Great American Ballpark, a full Reds uniform, 30 hours of instruction for kids ages 6 to 14. Reds.com/camps. There's a discount if you sign up now, and it's one of the best camp experiences out there.
All right, Charlie Frank, Reds Community Fund. I just think the world of what you do and what the Community Fund does. Keep it up and have a great season, okay, bud?
Thanks, Bob. We're fans of yours too, by the way.
Appreciate that very much.